I think what AAM and our members are concerned about, Meg, is the amount of misinformation out there mischaracterizing the generic drug industry, which actually drives savings in the U.S. healthcare system to the tune of almost $300 billion a year annually, as opposed to some of the things that are being said from Attorney General Tong or others trying to make the case that somehow generics are responsible for high drug costs. The reality is, as you and others know, the industry has been experiencing an unprecedented and in many ways unsustainable degree of price deflation for the last 3 years. So to make an argument to the contrary is just counter to the foundational premise of the value proposition of the industry.
Even as you've seen prices coming down over the last 3 years, if some of these allegations are true, let's go back to the original question. I mean, is there a crisis of confidence in the industry when there's so much suspicion of the drug industry already, and especially overpricing?
Yeah, the answer to that question is no, and I think all you have to do is look at the predicate of the debate in Washington, where we engage every day on an effort to lower drug prices through advancing policies. You know, there's not a lot that Republicans and Democrats right now can find common ground on, but one of the things is the goal to lower prescription drug costs. And whether it's the administration or Speaker Pelosi or Senate Republicans, all of them are focused on trying to accelerate generic and biosimilar competition to the market. If there was a crisis of confidence in this industry, I have more faith in our public leaders that they would not be trying to accelerate competition from an industry that they didn't think they could rely on.
And we've reached out to the companies named in the lawsuit, and Teva in particular responded, denying any wrongdoing. And of course, it's up to a court to decide. But as for membership in your association, if they are found guilty of these activities, would you kick them out?
Well, I think what we have at AAM and what we've established since I arrived in late 2015 is a code of responsible business ethics. The reality is the generic industry has been predicated upon robust ethical competition for years. That's how you can be 90% of all prescriptions, but only 22% of total costs. This investigation will ultimately play out over time. I think it's important to sort of rebut the perspective that somehow generics are driving high drug costs. We know that's not the case. But ultimately, we stand for ethical, robust, market-based competition, and that's something that will not change. And one of the things that we do with our members is ensure that they are committed to the highest form of integrity through antitrust counseling and training on an annual basis within the association.